Hello, this is my engineering math assignment 1 video. Okay, for the part A of question 4, I'm actually just using the quadratic formula, and I have two different values. It's actually because of the plus and minus that we have to account for while actually using the quadratic formula, which can be seen here, the positive and the negative. Okay, and for the second part, which is B, the A actually is just 2 from from the formula here, which we can actually just pick up. And then the M, which the formula is B over 2A, which is shown here, which is also the X value. And to find the N value, we can actually take the X value that all of us found to put it inside here. To put it inside the current function of 2x power 2 plus 3x minus 1, which will actually give us this value here of negative 2.125. And then for question 5a, by trial and error, we can actually change the value of a, b, and c until the parabola overlaps the targeted curve. By adjusting the value of A, we can actually make the curve wider or narrower, and we can actually make it flip it up or down by either making it positive or like negative. And then B, we can actually adjust and tilt the curve left or right. And for C, we can actually move the entire curve up or down, which I can demonstrate here. Like let's say making a positive 3, we are actually bringing the entire thing down. But when we return it to -1, we actually bring the entire thing back up to the point 0. If I'm not wrong. Okay, and then for the final part, which is 5b, we can actually use a very simple simultaneous equation way, which is using the values. For example, 2, which is the x value, giving us 18.672. And I have done these three separate times, which is here, which I have written it down. And then we can use the first formula and the second formula to create equation 4, which is to actually remove c. And we can use the second and third formula to make equation 5, which is also to remove c, and then giving us two separate formulas without c, so so that we can actually compare. And then subtracting formula 4 from 5, we can actually find the value of a, which is just a actually equals to negative 0.458. And plugging it back into equation 4, we can do it by 5 bracket 0.458, which is actually to times it plus b. Now once we have extended the formula and simplify it, b actually equals to 1.5111. And and by using equation 1 again, by subbing all the values of a and b, we can actually simplify everything and then find c, which will actually give us these three values. And to double confirm, we can sub all three values back into the formula given, which is actually shown here. Th- th- And by subbing everything back in, And by shoving everything back inside, and remember the number for x that all of us decided to put in via here. Yeah, by 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 doing so, we can actually verify our way to make sure that our answers given is actually correct, which you can see here. It is the same value of 18.6672. And this is the end of my assignment video. Thank you.